So much love and appreciation to those of you who have been with me for the 2 year period plus that I've been doing this. Thank you for showing your love and support to the channel. And to anybody else who is brand new to the platform and you would like to support the channel, also, you can do it by way of Patreon, Anchor, the clothing store, and also the shoe shop that is listed in the comment description below. And again, thank you to any and all of you guys who have been here to support this channel during the 2+ year period. I wouldn't be able to do what I do every single day without you. A Tennessee man has been sentenced to more than a century behind bars for his role in a violent home invasion involving the assault of 6 people. Giorgio Lakeith Jennings, age 33, was sentenced to 132 years in prison. The Shelby County Court District also stated that the terms of the sentence require that 126 of those years must be spent without the possibility of parole. The North Memphis man was convicted on 22 felony counts last November for a January 2011 home invasion in the Berkeley area of Memphis. Jennings, along with 2 other men who remain unidentified, had weapons and broke into a home where at least 6 people were present. All 6 people were brutally attacked by Jennings and his accomplices. Quote, 3 women ages 21 to 25 were assaulted. 12 victims ages 21 and 26 were wounded in their right hand. Quote, a 25-year-old man was also pistol whipped in the attack. During the robbery, Jennings and his accomplices stole 2 video game systems, knives, a bow, a spear, and a medieval type sword. Jennings was identified as a suspect by DNA evidence and through some of the stolen property found in his bedroom. An arrest warrant was issued for him back in 2014, and he was arrested in 2017 while jailed in St. Louis for an unrelated crime. Jennings additionally has an assault case pending in Las Vegas. He was convicted on 6 counts of aggravated rape, 5 counts of aggravated robbery, 3 counts of aggravated assault, 3 counts of facilitation, aggravated assault, 3 counts of aggravated kidnapping, 1 count of aggravated burglary, and 1 count of employment of a firearm in the commission of a dangerous felony. In the unlikely event that he gets out of prison, Jennings will be put on the Violent Offenders Registry and community supervision for the remainder of his life. The 2 other men involved in the crime have not been identified, but John Doe warrants have been issued based upon their DNA files. I just want to go over the craziest part of that whole article, which is the last part where they said that in the unlikely event that he gets out of prison, Jennings will be put on the registry. How is it possible? What do you mean in the unlikely event that he gets out of all of the crimes this man has been committing since 2014 and probably before then? You mean to tell me that there is a slight chance of a possibility that he's going to get out? And how, like I said before, they're trying to tell you stuff. They're trying to tell you stuff. They're saying that he's going to get 100 and whatever years, but then in the unlikely chance, how? Like what? Is he Vandal Savage? Is he the immortal man? Like how is he going to outlive that amount of years and then magically get out for parole? Like, are you serious? And then what? He's going to do the exact same thing again? Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? This dude should just be locked up for that 123 years. That's it. He don't get no lawyer. There is no such thing as a bond. There is no trial. He's just locked up in there. And then the other guys who disappeared, get them as well. I don't care what you got to sit up there and do. Or if they don't make it to prison, make sure they're underneath 6 feet of dirt. I don't care how it works. This is the main thing that I try to make a lot of women out here understand. You have a lot of men out here that do mean you harm, and they realistically do not care. If they want to do something, they're going to do it. Your best bet is to be prepared. At any moment in time that somebody decides that they want to intrude upon your house, you can just roll back real quick, pull some Max Payne gunslinging style, bow, 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 bow. I keep saying this. I keep saying, especially the black woman, I keep telling y'all this. Y'all need to start Alec Baldwinning a lot of these dudes out here who mean y'all harm. That's the only way I can sit up there and put it. Because I'm sick and tired of seeing stories like this where it's like women are the main ones getting harmed. It's never the dudes who are coming in there trying to do harm to them and the women retaliate and just end up taking their lives. I would rather hear a whole bunch more stories like that, because that would sit up there and set the level. That would set the bar to let a lot of these dudes out here know that, oh, if you think you about to swing on me real quick, bow bow. You about to put on your best Alec Baldwin Rust impersonation, bow bow. That's it. That's it. Like I said, I just I really wish I had a way to really broadcast to women to let them know that this is something that you need. You don't need the clothes, you don't need the hair, you don't need the makeup, you don't need the lipstick, you don't need none of that high fashion stuff, because it's not adding value to your life at the end of the day. Those are just trinkets. That's stuff that you can't like really pass down, that's going to suffer. Basically, it's devalued as soon as you buy it. It's nothing that's going to gain interest. It's nothing that's going to be with you for the next 60 years. But that knowledge of self-defense, that knowledge of how it is to basically use a weapon and protect yourself if you have an intruder or somebody that means you harm, that's going to stay with you forever. And that's something that you can pass down to young girls, to little girls. That's something that you can pass down to your daughters, your nieces, your granddaughters. That's something that you can pass down to a little girl in the street, right? Just passing by, just, talking to her, or something like that. Like, like I said, I don't know. I don't know, but I'm tired of this happening. A lot of people are going to sit up and say, well, why don't you tell these guys to stop going out here doing these things? You really think that I'm going to be able to tell a criminal to stop being a criminal? This dude is a career criminal. This is something that he does, just like the group of people that are around him. Birds of a feather flock together. There's no words that I can state to make him stop doing what he's doing. There's only one way to basically stop that from happening, and that way has not hit him yet. That's why he's serving 123 years. Realistically, he shouldn't be serving no type of time. He shouldn't even be breathing at this moment in time. Him or his cronies. And then my other major problem, past these three, who are the people that are hiding these this is what I be talking about. This is why a lot of stuff stays persistent in a lot of communities, because you have individuals, you got family, you got friends that are harboring these individuals, these criminals, knowing the fact that this is what they did. They're like, oh man, I got you, man. I'll hold you down here. It's all cool. Lay low into the heat. Really? These dudes just assaulted 3 women. And you sitting up here hiding them? For everybody who comes into contact with these individuals, who doing handshakes, who talking to them on the phone, who ain't trying to turn them in, give all of them 123 years. All of them. Because they're just as, if not more guilty than the perpetrators. Because all of these people have the time, they have the knowledge to potentially turn these people in so that these things can sit up there and stop, or at least stop with them. And they decide that that's something that they don't want to do. That's crazy. Like I said, give everybody who knows them, who have seen them, who have heard of them, who have spoke to them, who have had handshakes with them, who are harboring them, give all of them 123 years. If not, give them the max. Make sure that they are never seeing the light of day, that they never have the chance of parole. This is ridiculous. You got somebody's daughters out here that ain't got harmed by all 3 of these dudes. You got somebody's sons out here where their hands not even going to be working right. And then the other dude ended up getting pistol whipped, so no telling if he might have a concussion or a brain injury, whatever it is. And you got the nerve to be harboring these people. Man, some of y'all just ain't worth it. Some of y'all ain't worth it. Y'all wonder why, a lot of these communities out here are messed up. It's not just because of them, but it's because of the enablers that are out there that are harboring these types of individuals, allowing them to go back out into the streets and do the exact same thing.